Well, hi there. I'm glad you made it back. That last video got a little tough and complicated there, didn't it? Well, I promise it's going to seem to get a little bit easier from here on out. At least I hope so. If I explain it right, it should seem a little easier for you. The topics that we're going to have in this next section are structures. We're going to talk about structures. Now, they're kind of similar to arrays, but arrays were groups of all the same thing. All characters, all integers, all floats, and nothing else. A structure is a assembly of other various types. It's called a heterogeneous type. We can put in some characters, some ints, some floats, combinations of things, different arrays, whatever we want to have in a structure. We can have structures called by functions. So functions, definitely work with structures. We can have pointers to structures, and that's what we pass to a function so that it can work with them. We can have arrays of structures, and one of the ways I talk about that is think of a big housing development where all the houses are exactly the same. Each of those is a structure, not only being a home as a structure, but the way we look at it, it's a structure. And then when you have an array of structures, that's a big development. A self-referential structure is a structure that contains one of its own kind inside the structure. So we'll take a look at those and how to create them. Table lookups, how to have large tables and look up a structure, kind of like a database, basically. What is type def? What are unions? They're kind of a special form of structure. And how do we use bit fields? You won't use bit fields a lot unless you're really doing some machine type programming, embedded stuff, where you need to read in data from ports and then look at exact bits that are in there. Or if you're writing a TCP/IP stack, or you want to understand a network communication stack, you may need to look at the bit fields that are in a frame, a TCP/IP frame, and be able to understand what's going on in the conversation. So there you could get into bit fields. So that's where we're going with this series of videos, and glad to have you back, and let's move on.